So many people are out there saying that CM Punk should be fired. Absolutely not. They've got to fire CM Punk. They've got to do blah, blah, blah. That's ridiculous. Do you understand how ridiculous that is? It really is. I know that the company was doing all right before he got here, 800,000 views and things like that. And, CM Punk is only adding maybe 100,000 views to it. But here's the thing. It's ridiculous to think that you take this guy out of the company. He just literally created the most buzz anybody's had. He somehow stole the show, in my opinion, for a lot of fans. Now, I do think that you got to go with Cardiff. I think Clash at the Castle, WWE Cardiff wins the weekend. I think All Out was right there behind it. And I'm surprised I'm saying that because I normally say that AEW beats WWE almost all the time. But it is what it is. That's what it is. But the press conference for me stole the whole entire weekend, and it did for a lot of people, a lot of thirsty weirdos out there looking for something realistic in wrestling. And then, AEW didn't capitalize on it whatsoever, really, on Wednesday night. They didn't do anything with Hangman Page. I've already been on a rant about this. But, dude, you're going to, listen, Tony Khan should have sat CM Punk down. He'd been like, bro, what am I supposed to do? I look like a bitch. I'm the owner of this company. I'm the fucking man. I could fire you right now. I could fire anybody right now. I don't give a damn. What would you do if you were me? You know what I mean? Because sooner or later, these crybaby kids and assholes you're talking about, they're going to realize that you're awesome and that you were trying to help, and they're going to be happy that you were here to do it. You know what I mean? They'll eventually be thankful, I believe, for what you are and what you can do. But, you can't be doing that at press conferences and making me look like a bitch. So, I mean, what would you do if you were me? I mean, I have to suspend you so that I look like the alpha, because I am the alpha. So that's the deal, man. You're going to be injured. You're going to get operated on. I'm going to suspend you like I suspend all of them, too, because I'm going to look like the alpha. We need you. We certainly do need you. You could leave tomorrow. We would still be all right, but we will do. We will be unbelievable with you. So I don't want to lose you. I love you, but here's the thing. I need to look like the leader because I am the leader. And if other people, the perception starts being that I'm some kind of weak duckling, there's going to be major problems here. And you know that, and I know that. But that's what I would sort of say to him. But I certainly wouldn't think, let's fire CM Punk. Yes, let's fire the guy who just created the most buzz. He created more buzz than the UFC backstage fight that happened. The buzz for this was nuts. It was bigger than almost anything else. The trending Google traffic, it was insane. I haven't seen traffic like that over something in forever. I mean, right or wrong, whatever you want to say, what he did exploded the internet. Everybody's reviews. I mean, for Christ's sake, people were waiting to hear what Jim Cornette had to say, and I believe a quarter to half of the fans don't even like Cornette. Think about that. I feel like half the AEW fans hate Jim Cornette, right? And yet, when Jim Cornette talked about this, I don't know what the video's at now. I'm going to look right now to see what it's at. Yeah, the video of Jim Cornette talking about this has 500,000 views. Jim Cornette's average view is normally about 45,000 views for Jim Cornette. And yet, when he talked about CM Punk's press conference, he got almost 500,000 views. And every video he makes about CM Punk is getting over 100,000 views. And Jim Cornette talking about MJF has over 100,000 views. So, you can see where the clicks are at, where the interest levels are at. When Jim Cornette talks about the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega, it gets 45,000 views. When Jim Cornette talks about WWE, it gets 35,000 views to 30 to 60,000. Not a lot compared to his other ones. So, and this isn't just him though. It's everybody. Look at my views are up 40%. Because this is what CM Punk did. You want to fire him? You're a goddamn idiot. You're a goddamn idiot. Yes, if the cancer spread so bad in the company that you had to get rid of him, could you survive? Yes, but absolutely no. This type of buzz, this is like legendary type of buzz. This is buzz that people would kill for. And you did nothing with it because AEW decided to go, rah, rah, we love each other, and the titles and Ring of Honor on Dynamite and the Code of Honor because we really love each other, and let's be a safe space. You know, the more the days go by, the more I think AEW actually made a terrible mistake on Wednesday night. I mean, I still think it was a nice show, 7 out of 10 or 6, whatever you want to give it. But, man, did they drop the ball. I mean, they dropped the ball hardcore. And I lined out the other night what I would have done, and they should have done it. They should have absolutely done it. They should have done an interesting angle with Wardlow. They should have had Hangman Adam Page shoot himself. Not shoot himself, but I mean like shoot in the ring on a bunch of stuff. And so that way there's something to come back to when there's a new champion. You know, CM Punk doesn't have to come for the title again, because who wants to hear the story of CM Punk wins title, gets injured. CM Punk comes back from injury, wins title, gets injured. CM Punk's coming back again for the title after being injured again. Like, you can't do that. You can't just have him go for the title again, right? I don't think so. That's the tempting thing. So I would have lined up Adam Hangman Page for him. I would have had Hangman Page say, when you're sitting there in the hospital and hopefully nothing goes wrong, I'll be sitting here performing. I'll be doing what I do because I'm not a brittle, old, broken down, skinny man. You know, a guy that says stronger than you, stronger than everyone. He's so stronger than all you because he doesn't drink or do drugs. And that's one of the reasons I know you hate me, Punk, because I drink beer and I can do a move like the fuck is his move? The catapult clothesline thing he does. What the hell does Adam Page do? I don't remember his move now. Fuck. Well, whatever. The buckshot lariat. Because I can do a move like the buckshot lariat, and as people saw, you clearly can't. You got a hell of a lariat, though. I'll give you that. But here's the thing. You know, you're a bitter person. You know, maybe I'll send you some Mindy's Bakery, some muffins, laced with Adam Page's success and youth. You know, because you wish you could drink from my fountain of youth, and that's what you want to do. You want to suck the youth out of me, out of the Bucks, out of Omega, out of everybody here. And in the end, CM Punk, you didn't even care about your damn dog. But you know who did? Kenny Omega did. Because he has a heart. You don't. You're a sick bastard. Oh, my God, dude. Can you imagine? Can you imagine if Adam Page came out and said shit like that? Well, first of all, he might not be capable of it based on the promos we've heard Adam Page try to cut, but... You know, good Lord, this is a layup. I mean, if I'm Adam Page, if I'm Joe Cronin, if I'm me, and I'm in AEW, and this is going on between me and everybody, I'm sending flowers to Punk. I'm sending a donation in one of his favorite charities or situations name to Punk. And then I'm calling Punk as Adam Page to say, hey, Punk, it's me. I've had days to think about everything you did and everything. A lot of people are angry and mad and pissed off. I'm not mad and pissed off, at least not at you. I'm mad and pissed off at myself that I was that pompous that I didn't think I needed your help and all this other bullshit. I do need your help, man. Like, I was just minorly successful in something for the first time in my life, and I thought, like, I'm not going to take anybody's advice. You know, fuck this. You know, and I got a bad attitude and everything. I just want to apologize. I've been thinking about it for days, and what we did was wrong to you. And you've made us all better. And, man, we really need you. And I just want to apologize and ask you if we can try to start over or something or maybe whatever. And then you go into, listen, Tony's coming to me pretty hot with like that he wants us to work together and, you know, shoot this, you know, like you use this as best we can. And then I'm Tony Khan. I'm calling CM Punk, and I'm saying, CM Punk, my idea is I want you guys to keep this up, and I want you to do it, and I want you to use it. I want to go full shoot, and I want to go friggin' nasty. And I don't want to hear behind the scenes complaining. He said I was fat. He said I was ugly. He talked about my dog. He talked about my whatever. I want anything goes, and I want that to be agreed upon. And behind the scenes, we're all friends, but on camera, we're playing this up. Do you understand? Can you do that? If you can't, thank you for your services in AEW. I appreciate everything you've done. We love you. Can you do this, CM Punk? And CM Punk says, well, you're the boss. Let's do. So I'll do what you want me to do. Sounds good. Adam Page, you want to do this? Yeah, I do. Okay, we're doing it. And it starts tonight. It starts on Dynamite. And now I know that CM Punk isn't going to be back for 6 months. So it starts on Dynamite with, Adam Page saying what he says about Punk and everybody and kind of getting that, gets that receipt of the receipt. And then, Adam Page is probably hated. I mean, the goal would be to get him hated. So hopefully people would hate him for it. And then you can have Adam Page face people like Wardlow, and then the list goes on and stuff like that. You can make Adam Page a real shit-eating bastard, So that's what I would have sort of done, something like that, and tried to talk to all the parties. That's me. I don't know. But the people, I just can't. This is a layup. This is an absolute layup. All the fans know the news. Use the news. First of all the fans know the news, know the narrative. They know what happened allegedly behind the scenes, right? So now you need to tell them that you know that and that you're going to use that. Adam Page needs to bring up that CM Punk's friend's a weird cannibal. Kenny Omega tried to save his dog. CM Punk didn't even care about his own dog. He's a fake on camera. He's like, I love my dog. Oh, we did the pre-show walking Lily or whatever her name was around. Oh, I love my dog. You're so full of crap, it makes me sick. They need to do that. And then they need to add the little bits of their own narrative, right? So whatever here's what you didn't hear about, or, that sort of thing. They need to add to that to make you think oh shit, that happened too. We didn't even know about that. Or is he telling it? You don't even know if it's real or not. And then that's intrigue, and the intrigue continues. And then you use it for Adam Page because he's still there. If you're going to use Adam Page, what the hell? You're really just going to trot out cowboy shit and pretend this didn't happen? Man, you want to do that, fine, but good Christ, how can you not capitalize on this? I'm Joe Cronin. Leave a comment down below if you guys have comments or opinions on this. What do you think they should have done and should do? I could go on all day, but I'm short on time. Here's some other videos popping up that you probably might have missed because YouTube didn't alert you to them. So keep watching my channel. Ring the bell down below. And try coffeebrandcoffee.com using coupon code Cronin. See you tonight for the Monday Night Raw review. Oh, also, don't forget that on Patreon are my bonus episodes. I talked about Ric Flair talking about the CM Punk situation and several other things. Check it out on Patreon.